G'day folks, how you going? Big Trav here. I'm back in one of my favourite spots and today I'm going to have a go at doing a tarp tent. I've got the field guide here from Alton. I'm using a 5x5 tarp this time. I'm going to make a tarp tent and we'll see how that goes. Do it over at the back here, so we'll see how that goes and yeah, you can watch along as I make mistakes. Tie out loops facing up. Okay, cool. As I said, it's a big tarp. Bring it over here a little bit more. Got to spread it right out. Take this one over this side. Ooh. Ooh. It's always the way, isn't it? You want to spread things out and it goes up again. Okie dokie. I think we're pretty close to it. Alright, the book. I need the book. Alright, so what do I got to do? This is the back. Right. Find the middle apex. Right here. Yep. Okay, so peg it, got to peg this down. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I've got some good pegs here. So I've got a peg here, this one. Okay, there's one, and I've got to peg this one. Oops. Here, this one. Oh, if I can get down there. I'll have to come back and redo these later anyway, I think. Okay. That's those ones. This one's here. Pull this a little bit more. Yep. This one. Oh, no. Actually doing it backwards. I want the front to be this way. So at the moment I've done it as the back. No, that's not right. Okay. Let's start again. This one's here. This one here goes here.
And this one goes on this side.
Because this is the back here, not the front.
Back. No, that'll do. And this one here. Oh dear. And this one here. Oops. Okay.
Alright, they're the back. So this one's here.
Fold in. That one folds in and this one folds in. Like that.
Alright, as I said, I'll have to do it again. I'll have to do it again anyway. Make it a bit neater. Okay, what were these ones? These ones are the front.
So this is going to come out. Okay.
Which is pretty much here anyway. Okay. All right. And then I'll fold it all in, eh? Let's give this a go. Because apparently
This should be able to go up.
no. Maybe everything, peg down first thing, then peg down the first. Right, did those two. 5 tuck, yeah. Ah, okay, alright, yeah, no. Yeah. That's not very good. Okay.
So, I'm actually supposed to pick this up and bring this over to here and put this one here. Right, same with this one here. I'm going to pick this one I'm going to bring this one over to about here, which I think is about right. Alright,
Now we're cooking with gas. And this one here now goes up
All right. Rightio. Whew, that's hot. I think we're getting there now. And this one here ties back that way. So this rope's here. Let me go underneath. Okay. And I'll just get some rope, which I had. So I'm going to take this off because it's very hot now. Whew. Warming up, which is pretty good considering we had lots of rain over the last couple of days. It's good that it's warming up. All right, let's have a look here. I might use that one, and I might use that one. And I'm thinking I'll just go around and do up all these other tent poles, tent pegs. So it's a bit neater, hey? Wow, used to take me forever to get this blinking thing on, and now it's come off again. Rightio, other one. Yeah, this one. Okay, this one can come back out. Yep. That looks good. Looking good. Alright, so this one's here. This one here. Okay, this one. Tangled. Tangled, tangled. I don't know. Anyway, this won't take too long. Okay, cooking with gas now. All right, this one. Go back to this one here. Yeah. Okay. Maybe that needs to just relax a little bit. Because I might put a another pole there or something. Hey? About to the end one. Would that be better? Okay. Don't think it's going to make much difference, I don't think. Anyway. Oh, a little bit more. Okay. All right, anyway, that'll cull the breeze a little bit. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, this is the tent, the tarp tent. I've got to just put another peg out the back here, pull it out a bit, so I might do that now. I'll just set you up down here. Can you see that? Okay, you just sit there for a second. I'll get another one of these cords. It just happens to be tangled up with everything. Be ready. Okay, good one. This one here. Okay. And what we do is we hook it up to this fella here. I'm going to pull this one out. Right. So this one can come out a bit. About there. I've actually got to do back to front. This is the one that goes on the peg. This one goes on this. Okie dokie. Straight. Okay. Let me just put this underneath there. Okay, and I'll just pull it taut a little bit. Okay, that'll give me a bit of room there, I think. What do you reckon? One more on this side, hey? Okay, I think this is good. Let's go and have a look, hey? Rightio. So just make sure I don't fall down on the tent lines there. This is it. Pretty cool, eh? Hey? Alright, let's have a look. And that's it. That's the tarp tent. We're going to do some stuff inside it, so we'll see how we go with that in a second. Alright, I'll get back to you when we start doing work in the tent. Okay, I've got another little bug tent, which I'm going to put just down here. I've never put this one up, so this will be new to me, and I use the trekking poles for this. Considering this is what I'll be taking on most of my hiking camps. Let me just put that up a bit so you can see me. Yeah, you can see that, eh? Yeah. Hiking camps. So let's have a go with this now. Okay, it's got some pegs, I need those. Yep. Yep, I'll put that there. Okay. Okay. Another one from Alton Goods, which is cool. I think it goes this way. That's right. Let's just start pegging some stuff down. Wait. Assume that goes like this. Oh, can go there, huh? Okay, and this one here goes on this side. Excuse the backside shot. Alright, I think that's right. Yep, that's a rock this. Alright, whoops. And I'll need two on this side. Yeah. I think that's goes here. think that's right. Okay, and oh, ouch. One more over this side. Looks like it's coming together now. Hopefully this is high enough here. This is where the bug thing will sit. I'll have to take that out a bit more, I think. Anyway, that's where these come into play. So, maybe not that high. I'm not entirely sure how that's supposed to sit, but anyway, I think I can go through here. And then that can go over that. And then this sits up like that. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm a professional. Okay, put that there. Utter professional. Oh, yeah. Hard work on your knees. Oh. Yep. And if all else fails, I've got the rooftop tent. So if this doesn't work, I've got the rooftop tent. Okay. But think positive, Trav. Alright. How's that? Now, for some reason, it seems to be bunching in a bit. I think this side here needs to square up, I think. I don't think this is square enough. Hey? Maybe that way. Hey? That's better, right? Excuse the backside. Now I'm going to put some ropes down here, which will keep these separated. So I'll jump with that on the other side there. I'll do that quickly, as you can tell, flat out. Right, I'll keep one there, keep that there. Now I'm going to go on that side. Oh. Right. Okay, just put this down here. This one here can go back on there. Knot it up Right. Okay. No, not there. Okay. I'll have to go like that. This one. Okay. Alright. I think that's good. Oh, yeah. This one. Hard work. Note to self, next time, buy the double one. Give yourself a bit of room, Trav. Okay, let's put this one down. Yeah? Yeah. Yep. Yeah. There you go. What do you reckon? I think that'll do the job. Let's have a bit of a look-see, hey? What do you think? This is the bug net. Now I'll put my little mattress in there and my sleeping bag, or I actually got my quilt, and we'll go with that. Very good. Let's have a look at that when I've got it all set up. I'll come back to you. Okay, I've got the bed all set up, so let's go and have a look in there. It's nice and cozy. It's got my pillow and my mattress there, and my Alton quilt, which is really, really warm. It's hopefully this actually fits me. As I said, I haven't used it before, so this will be the first time, and the first time in this tent setup. And I think it's going to be quite warm in here, which is good. But I might just do the bug net up so nothing gets in there while I'm sitting out. So I'll just, there you go. All right. So now I'm going to get the fire coals going. I'm not going to have wood fire. I'm just going to use my heat beads. That'll throw out some heat tonight, and I'll be able to sit down and relax and listen to the water going past the car and the camp there. Look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? Actually, we'll go down here and have a look. Oh, look at that little waterfall. There is other campers up the road a bit, but fairly secluded here, which is good. And this creek goes up to other campsites up the creek a bit. But yeah, that's cool. So I got my camp set up for tonight. Got the cruiser. I'm going to cook up some chops, have a bit of a salad as well. Just have a cruisy night. We'll see how this little tent goes. Tarp tent. All right, come back to you later. Cheers. Okay, that's the camp. Whew. got the tent set up, got the bed set up, got the fire going, and heating up the pan as well. Gonna have some lamb chops later. Wow. Oh, that's good. Took a bit to get sorted out, but not too bad. I think I'll be quite comfortable here tonight. I'm out of the wind, which is good. And yeah, got my first one. Cheers, cheers, folks. Okay, so if you want to know how I made this tarp tent, went up to Paddy Palin's up at this city there, one of my favourite shops. It's got everything to do with hiking and camping and that style of camping anyway, hike camping, tarp camping, which I'm trying to get right into at the moment. And Alton Goods, although this is not an Alton Goods tarp, this is another one, but pretty much came from the same factory. Alton Goods came out with a field guide in regards to their 3x3 tarp. And in there's a whole bunch of different tarp sort of pictures of how, and also instructions on how to create the different tarp shelters. So yeah, this is what it's called, Alton Tarps guide, field guide, and as you can see, it's step by step as to how to do that particular tarp. I know it doesn't exactly look like that, but that's fine. There's a whole bunch of different designs and ways of setting up your tarp, particularly the 3x3 tarp, which is what I've got as well. And I use that for when I go hiking. I use the 3x3 tarp. But yeah, this is the first time I've had a go at it. There's a couple of other ones with Prossic knots and all that I can use. And yeah, a whole bunch of different ones. So yeah, the field guide from Alton Goods. They got some really good stuff. I mean, it's not cheap, yeah, but it's good stuff. And a lot of the big YouTubers that go into this style of camping, they all use them. And the good thing is it tells you all about different knots and stuff like that, hitches to use, knots to use. Yeah, there's hundreds of them, absolutely hundreds. How to set up your guidelines, tarp configurations, knowing your tarp. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's an all-weather shelter system. This is supposed to be water resistant. This so if it gets wet, it's not going to wreck the paper in it. So these ones are about $15 from Alton's. You can get them online straight from Alton Goods or from Paddy Palin's anywhere in Australia. We've got one in Perth up in Hay Street. I spend a lot of time there, spend a lot of money there too. I'm going to get a decent backpack from there, so I can do a lot more hike camping. So yeah, that's the tarp shelter that we've got, which is pretty cool. I love this new camera that I've got. This is the DJI Osmo. I can actually operate it from the phone. I don't need to get up. I can turn it on and off from here. I can zoom in and out. See? Zoom right in. You don't really want to see me. No. That's pretty good zoom on it. I can brighten it up if it's too dark, like it is at the moment. And look at that. Nice. And I can do follow me as well on it. So if I go walking, it'll follow me over that way or over that way. It's pretty cool. DJI Osmo. Alright, I'm going to just chill. I'll see you at dinner time. Cheers, guys. Okay, cook some lamb chops, some 4/4 on the hot plate. Ay. Not very juicy lemons. Yeah. Anyway, they've been better. Going to have these with a bit of salad. Got to have mixed herbs. All right. Nothing better than cooking on coals. Okay, have that later. That can go in there. Put these chops away. Don't need those anymore. Got enough of those. Yum yum, hey? Okay, the chops are cooked. So that's they look all right. I've got a bit of Greek salad there. Got some feta and some cucumber and tomatoes and a bit of olives and a bit of onion there. So I'll put some dressing on that. Scissors. Definitely love my camper's pantry. This is from one of Luke's ones. And I used it as my cutlery pantry. There's a whole bunch of different other varieties there. Camper's Pantry. That's Camper's Choice, should I say. Camper's Choice, BDM Leather, and Wildfire Touring. There's a whole bunch of different versions there, but I use this as my cooking station, and it works well. Works really well for me, and I've taken it all over Australia. I've taken it up to the Snowy Mountains. You've probably seen some of those pictures there. I'm going to cut some bread. This is a nice, what is it, mini pane di casa, plain loaf. Straight from Coles. Coles in Pinjarra. Yeah, those ones will do. Okay. Actually, I'll put that back in there. And I've got some margarine in here somewhere. Back there. Got some margarine for that. Yep. In down the bottom here, I've got my cutlery roll. That's got all my knives and forks and spoons. It all sits in there nice and neat. So I just need a butter knife out of that. And that's ordinarily that's got a little rubbish bin that comes out, which is quite handy too. While you're preparing, straight in there all the rubbish. Alright, let's put some margarine in there. Yep. A little bit on this one. Got to have the crust. Alright, that's all I need. Okay. Put that there. Alright. Shall need a fork. And I'll use that knife. Oh, I've got a steak knife there. That can just go back in there. Cool. Steak knife. Alright, let's just put that there. I might cut some of this up. I think it'll be cooked enough. The thing with lamb, if you overcook it, it becomes really tough. Yep. This is what you need. Yum, yum, yum. Nice bread. See how much I can tip all over the ground. Nice fire. Got the coals. That's what you need. Yum, yum. Got the Lucy light on. That's that blown up light. Throws a fair bit of light out in the tent there. It's nice. Oh, nice lamb. It'll be a fairly clear night tonight, I think. But cold. I think we're going to get down to about 7-8 degrees tonight. I got the new Alton quilt, and that's quite, that's just down to 0 degrees, so that'll keep me warm, very much so. But if it gets too much, I jump up in the rooftop tent there. It's got the electric blanket. Oh, I could easily bring that down in there too, but I won't. But that's my plan B. Got the feta cheese. Anyway, I'm going to finish this off and then we'll see what happens after that. All right, bon appetit, guys, bon appetit. Okay. Well, the temperature's dropped a fair bit, so I chucked on the bigger jacket. Made myself a cup of tea. Cheers. Oh, it's probably close to 9 degrees, I think, at the moment. For us, it's freezing. Well, for me, it's practically cold. Anyway, got the fire going, which is good. It's trying to add a bit of warmth. It's always good with the heat beads and charcoal. Always my favourite. 3 bags minimum, guys. 3 bags minimum. It's funny, the guys pay out on me about that, but guess who always comes asking for charcoal and heat beads? Yep. Anyway, I've got some biscuits for sweets. McVitie's. Forest fruit flavoured crispy slices. Yum yum. Apparently these are supposed to be good for you, digestives. Help your gut move properly. Oh, they come in individual packs, look at that. Oh, let's have a look at this. Don't know whether you can see that or not, but I'll show you. That's what they look like. Fruits of the forest. Yeah. Very good. Only thing is, but they're a bit stingy on the fruits of the forest there. I can only see 1, 2, 3 little pieces. The rest is pastry. Oh well. Better than nothing. Well, that was a good dinner. It's cold now. So I'm just going to sit back, relax, watch a bit of TV. And then when I'm tired, head off to bed. If you like these type of videos, let me know. I know I went a bit quiet on the videos last year. And when I mean quiet, I actually stopped talking on them. That's because I was just too tired in the end. I was working full time and a lot of things with my job is quite busy, and when I get days off I'm absolutely wrecked. It is what it is. That's just the way life goes, and it's nothing wrong with the job. It's just that's the type of role I'm in. It's very mentally tiring and physically tiring. So, but anyway, if you like these type of videos, something different, I'm thinking about mixing it up a bit, not just be in the cruiser, in the rooftop tent with all the mod cons. Okay, we'll still do those trips with the boys. Did a fair bit of trips with the boys and a lot of filming with the boys, but not on my channel. So if you want to look at some of the videos that we did, jump over to Steve-O's channel, Old Mates Off-Road. Obviously I do a lot of stuff with him, and he does a lot of filming and puts up some really good little movies there. So of some of our journeys that we've been to over the last year. So go back and have a bit of a binge watch of his stuff. Who else? What Now 4x4. So Pete Waters, doing some stuff with him. So he's done some videos as well with us. And obviously Acetone 4x4, so Big Mark, and my name is Jeff. So yeah, jump over to their channel, Acetone 4x4. They did some filming, cooked them up a feed on one of their movies, because they looked like they were fading away, particularly Mark, and he was. He's actually a lot skinnier than me now, so good on him. Well done, good effort. But yeah, they polished off my my stew. They loved it, and my dampers. Who else? Venture Driven. So Carl and Dino. Jump over to their channel, Venture Driven. They came out with us on a number of trips and did some. Carl's just done up and just released the Helena Aurora trip that we did last year. So that was when that came back on. I was like, oh, so missed that trip. That was a really good trip with all the boys there. So yeah, jump onto their channels and have a bit of a squiz there. And obviously they follow them all on the socials as well. And Matty G with the Australian Off Road, jump on over to his channel. We're on that, Steve and I, and the boys. And we just did one actually just up the creek a bit last month, the month before. Last month must have been with the two Paulies from Camping Down Under. So he's Paulie, the main bloke. Paulie, he's come over from South Australia. He's been doing it for a long, long time and very professional in what he does. And he's teamed up now with Pommy Paw. Really nice bloke. And they make a really good team, actually. They bounce off each other really well. Really good good to watch them in action, get a bit of tips and pointers of how they do things. Yeah, so we jumped on one of their videos. Just we weren't actually invited, I don't think, but we turned up anyway. And we put ourselves in there. But no, only jokes. Good blokes. And we'll be doing a fair bit more with them coming into towards the end of the year. Once it warms up a bit, we'll head down south with them. And yeah, I'll be doing still a fair bit with Steve-O on his channel as well. Yeah. And we'll try and get out to do some hiking trips as well, do a hike camp. And I'll get the boys to come out with us on one of those trips as well, doing the Bibbleman track. So that'll be a good one. And Steve-O said he was going to edit that one. So can't wait for that. And yeah, and we'll try and get another big trip when it warms up a bit. Our plan is to go up to the Murchison. I know the boys are heading up that way next month. Yeah, next month I think it is. But I think I won't be able to make that one, I don't think. I might duck up for a couple of days, but I've got to duck out to work. So, but anyway, it is what it is. And yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm going to sit back, enjoy my cup of tea, enjoy my fruit of the forest, my 3 pieces of fruit of the forest. Vicky's. Watch a bit of TV, bit of YouTube, and just chill out and warm up. Anyway, thanks very much for coming along with us on this one. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you thanks for subscribing. For those that have subscribed, for those that haven't, please hit that subscribe button, press like, do all those things, share it around to the guys. It's the only way to get the views out there, and yeah, this is just a hobby, guys. It's not a professional gig, just a hobby, and that's what I love about it.
and it's a way for me to just de-stress. Those that have come out on trips with me, they know exactly how I do things, and I tell you what, they've changed the way they camp. They're not so rushed like they have been in the past. It's all about taking in the environment, listening to the sounds. Well, at the moment you're hearing me eat a biscuit, so sounds of nature. All right, I'll bring him back when I'm going to try and get into that bed down there and head off to bed. All right, catch you up later. Cheers. Okay, bedtime. Got to get down into there now. Alright, so I'm just going to move some of that a bit. Jump down into the bed. There you go. Forgot to take those off. Yep. Alright, I'll take these shoes off. Oh. Easy. What do you reckon? All right. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh. It's already fallen down. Oh well. I'll fix it up. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Oh. Yep. Can you see me? Yeah. All right. I'm all set for the night. Yeah. I reckon, actually I've got to get up again and turn all these lights off anyway, so, but that's what it looks like. That's not too bad. This quilt is nice and warm. Yeah. And I've got to fix this up. It's fallen down a bit, but that's all right. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for coming along, guys. Hopefully you can hear me okay. And we will see you in the morning. I think it's about, it says 13 degrees, but I think it's a lot colder than that at the moment. But no, I'm going to sleep well. And go with that. Thanks for coming along. See you in the morning. Oh, morning, folks. Yeah, it was a cold night, but no, the quilt was nice and warm, and yeah, the bug net went really well. It didn't rain, which is a good thing. All right, well, I'm going to get up, make myself a coffee, and wait for the sun to come up. Yeah. All right. Cup of coffee time.
Morning, folks. As I said, time for a coffee. It's a bit cold. Yeah. It's cloud cover too. It's going to come over raining today. Looking forward to this hot coffee. Okay. Literally cooking with gas. Oh yeah. All right. Go sit down. Alright folks, I think we'll leave it there. Got my coffee, started doing a little bit of packing up, and just enjoying a couple of hours here before I have to head off. Got a fair bit to do this afternoon, so anyway, thanks for coming along with us, much appreciated. If you like this style of video, put a comment in below, and it's helps us out a lot. If you don't like it, that's cool, put that comment too, no stress there, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And hit the like, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I get a lot of views, I'll get 2,000 views, but I only have a couple of hundred loyal subscribers that have been with me for quite a long time now, so very much thank you to you guys. But yeah, if you like the content, chuck it down, and as I said, if you get a chance, jump over to my mate's channel, Stevo, old mates off-road, and all the other boys as well. So What Now 4x4, Venture Driven, Acetone 4x4, obviously WA Camping Adventures, Westralian Off-Road, Matty G, and there's there's a whole heap of other ones there. Camping Down Under, which the two Paulies. Used to be just Paul, now it's two Paulies. So yeah, jump on over. There's a lot of other good WA content creators out there. Jump on and support them, guys. They're there to make content and give you guys something to view instead of watching all that rubbish that's on commercial TV these days. So a lot of us, we do that as a hobby and love it as a hobby, because that's our creative side, and I think that is for your mental health is a really good thing to have, is a creative ability. Some people go and do painting, some do photography, some do making stuff out of clay and wood and all that, and us, we like to make films and videos. And if you're like me, probably not very good at it, but that's all right. That's not what the point is. The point is getting out there and enjoying the locations, and that's what I do, touring and adventuring. If you want to know where some of the spots are, I'll tell you the ones that I can share, but I won't tell you the ones I can't. Anyway, all the best. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.